Olusegun Obasanjo declares it is the turn of the South. Atiku, go and relax. PDP, you have gotten it wrong. Why would you pick a northerner? By Buhari, the North would have had their 8 years tenure. It is the turn of the South. Olusegun Obasanjo has declared. Hello, my wonderful people. The former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, is standing up and saying, you know what, Nigerians, it's about time we tell ourselves the truth. It is the turn, okay? It is the turn of the South. Those who continue to lie to you do not want the truth at all. It is the turn of the South to ensure that, the truth is being dispensed, and the Southerner, a Southerner become Nigerian president. That after his turn, it was Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, he would have been able to, go ahead and ensure that Peter Odili, the former governor of Rivers State, become the president, who had a lot of votes and support, and a lot of people supported him. So, but as it stands, he cannot continue like that. Okay, he said no. I mean, Atiku is a clear mistake. Okay, Atiku is a clear mistake, and Nigerians must not allow that to continue. So this is what is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. It is the turn of the South to produce Nigeria's next president. Olusegun Obasanjo declares Atiku is PDP mistake. Just as many other Southern leaders has said that it is the turn of the South to produce Nigeria's next president, the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, has also joined in the call that the idea for the Southern president is the next thing Nigerians must look at. By 2023, the North would have had their 8-year tenure in office, and then it will be the turn of the South. It is wrong if another northerner continue. Atiku was PDP mistake. PDP went against their very own constitution. Nigerian youths must rise up and vote in the right candidate. Anyone from the South but a northerner should be Nigeria's president. According to Olusegun Obasanjo, the South has waited for this long time to have their own president's position after 8 years of the North being in power. He revealed that there was a consensus agreement between the northern leaders and the southern leaders that South will retain power from 2023. Obasanjo has said that he was surprised when PDP opted for a northerner as their presidential candidate. I was truly surprised. He said, I was very much aware that it is the turn of the South to produce Nigeria's next president. I was part of the meeting when the agreement was made between the North and the Southern leaders. I was even surprised PDP gave him a ticket in the first place to go ahead and to contest, to allow him to buy the interest nomination form and to win. This is them going against their very own constitution, which I'm very well aware of. So you can look at it. Olusegun Obasanjo, he's saying, listen guys, it is the turn of the South. Those who are deceiving themselves, they know that they are deceiving themselves. They know too well that they are deceiving themselves. And there's no need for us to continue to allow them to continue in that action, continue in that path. They are disgracing themselves. They know, it is the turn of the South, and there's no question about that. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo said, Southerners have waited for this long. He said he was surprised to see that, Atiku Abubakar had a ticket, and he was surprised. How did you get the ticket? How did PDP make this mistake? He said he was part of that meeting that had the agreement that power will go between the North and the South. He said, so Nigerians really got it wrong. They really got it wrong. I mean, especially PDP, by choosing Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar is a mistake, and they need to fix it and correct it, because PDP made a huge mistake when they picked, Atiku Abubakar. You remember our very own brother has visited Olusegun Obasanjo, not just Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. We know that even, Atiku has visited him, as well as Peter Obi has visited, Olusegun Obasanjo. And with all, Olusegun Obasanjo, he will welcome you and say, and just greet them and everything. But he continued to say that, these people have made a huge mistake. And so we cannot allow these things to happen. We can't allow these things to happen. So these are some of the things going on, and why Nigerians, the vote is not something that we should be quiet about. We must vote, and we must vote adequately for the right candidate. Peter Obi is there. Atiku Abubakar is there. All these persons are there. Who are you going to, Atiku is there, Tinubu is there, Kwankwaso is there. There are a lot of people who are rooting to become Nigeria's president. But what do you see? What do you see? Because your decision and what you see will decide, will point to the fact to where you will go and how you will tend, the direction in which you will take. So these are some of the things that are happening, and why we all with one accord must rise up to the occasion. Okay? Nigerians, is about time. Said PDP made a huge mistake in their selection process when they went ahead and picked Atiku Abubakar, a man who they know fully well. Okay, even that, our very own brother Olusegun Obasanjo said he cannot believe, that this man is being picked. Okay, first of all, PDP went ahead and picked, allow him to buy interest nomination form, as if that is not enough. The same person now is coming out to become Nigeria's president. You see, the same person now is coming out to become Nigeria's president. How do we reconcile all these things? Well, these are some of the things that are happening, and why you and I have got the duty to ensure that we vote in the right candidate. We cannot afford, we cannot afford to continue, on these things. Okay, we cannot afford to continue like this. The time to make the difference, the time to ensure that these things, change is now. Make sure you get your PVC, and we vote in the right candidates. Okay, so this is what is happening. This is what is going on. Remember that every one of us must vote adequately. Every one of us must ensure that we get, we stand up for what is right. Okay, we stand up for what is right. Okay, we must vote in the right people. Well, it is important. Let us ensure that the right people get into the right place. Okay, let us ensure that we get into the right place. Anyway, my wonderful people, it is what we need to do. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. It is time that we rise and we pick in the right candidate. It is time we all do what is right and necessary. Well, Nigerians, we must not sit down and pretend that these things are not happening. Okay, we must ensure that we are speaking out for the right thing, and we're making sure that the right thing is done for us all. Bye for now.